Okay, if you're not interested, swipe. Before you fall in love, I'm not saying you should not fall in love. I'm not saying you should be, when you see someone, you should start smiling like mumu and they'll start picking dundun on your head. No. You can fall in love. It's your right to fall in love. But before you fall in love, this is what you need to take cognizance of. Number one, what do you want? Don't let anybody deceive you that love is unconditional. Iranian, love is not unconditional. Love is extremely conditional. And what do I mean? You see, for us to fall in love with people, we need to have certain reasons. You can't just see someone and say, I'm in love with this person. No. Is it because of their intellectual capabilities? Is it because of their financial status? Is it because of their status in the society? Is it because of their beauty? Is it because of their religiosity? Yes, we have so many reasons why we fall in love with people. Whatever it is that you want from that relationship, and when I'm talking about relationship here, please, I'm talking about the relationship of a man and his wife and a woman and a husband. Any other kind of relationship from that, and alone, you need to define what you want before you fall in love. See that thing that they used to call love at first sight? Indian film Let Him Marry. Yes, Nollywood too is bringing it a little bit, but it's mostly common with Indian film. There's nothing like love at first sight. It is nothing but infatuation. Yes, it's possible for you to see someone at the first glance and you fall in love with them, but in most cases, closer to reality, when you start getting closer to the person, you see 1001 reasons why you should not love them. The main point I'm trying to put out here is that know what you want before you fall in love. Secondly is that, are you ready to make compromises? Are you ready to compromise your principles? That's even if you have any principle in the first instance. There are some things that on a normal ground, you cannot do it. Like, I can't give you an instance. so that you're not going to know my mumu body. No, I cannot give you an instance. On a normal ground, we are all principled individuals. We have our do's, we have our don'ts. But you see, when it comes to love, you are a mumu. And all those strong, solid principles you might think you have, you'll be surprised by yourself. You just be watering them down. So, if you're not ready to make any compromises as regard your principles, you don't have any business falling in love. Now, the third thing, which is actually the most important thing, is that, do you have money? You get money, you don't get money, and they fall in love. They play. They play. You see, for a man who is willing to have a soulmate like someone you want to marry, or not soulmate soulmate like you want to marry, that you marry, let's put it that way. Are we clear? Yes, we are clear. And both of you are deceiving yourself that I love you any day, anytime. Am I worry? But it's not really about the love. It's about, can you take care of me? You see, one thing that we used to deceive ourselves, especially in this part of the world, is that we are always trying to wire ourselves to believe that, without money, you can actually be in love, you can settle down, it's a lie, especially in this bulaba economy. It's a lie. I'm not saying you should be stinkingly rich. I'm not saying you should own a bank, you should own an oil well. No. Actually, you have a modest means of income that you can use to feed yourself and whoever you are professing love to. If that one is not there, you don't have any business around love. Yes, I know you are thinking in your head that it's really the man that must have money. As a woman, I can also be rich. I can also, so sincerely, I love the fact that a woman is self-sufficient to some extent financially. Personally, I love it. Some people might disagree with me, because what will eventually happen is that one of you will die one day. Either you die first or your husband die first. I know you people, you always want your husband to die first, but that's by the way, that's another discussion for another day. Imagine that your husband has been taking care of you all this while, you don't have any means of income personally for yourself, and he dies, and his family do not really like you. I don't have to tell you the rest of the story. But now imagine that you have your own means of income. Of course, definitely you'll be able to survive on your own till you get someone else you marry. That's if you want to marry anyway. Now, the fourth thing, before you fall in love, are you ready to say sorry for nothing? Especially for the men, are you ready to say sorry for nothing? If you are not ready, you don't have any business with love. whatsoever. You don't have any business with love. And finally, before you fall in love, pray. Oh, hey, pray. If you don't pray, Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ kó lọ gbégi léra o. If you don't pray, Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ kó lọ gbé nǹkan tó máa nurse tó máa fi kú o. At the point in time in your marriage, the love will fade. The only thing that will resuscitate that love is the respect and the trust you have for each other. So pray that Allah will grant you a right spouse. Pray that Allah will grant you a spouse that will be merciful with you, a spouse that will love you solely for the sake of Allah. So with these few points of mine, I believe I've been able to convince you that falling in love is not haram. You can actually fall in love and Allah will bless your love for you, and Allah will make your love last till Jannah. Remember, the name is Vanutaj. I am a cinematographer and a multimedia enthusiast. I offer services in different areas such as cinematography, event coverage, sound engineering, voiceover rendition, a cappella music production, and so many others. Till we meet again next time, I say Salaam Alaikum.